to the Atlantic. We are inside Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Chicago Bears and the Miami Dolphins. The regular season ends here. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Long road to get here, but now we are here. The season finale. Playoffs begin next Saturday. So it's time for one last regular season kickoff.
In Week 18, it could just be so tricky, can't it, Mike? I mean, on one side, you got teams that have the playoffs wrapped up. So Week 18, it's a chance potentially to rest some starters or maybe get them out of the game early and get geared up for next week and the start of the playoffs. You got some teams that are fighting for their lives. They need to win Week 18 or else their season's going to end. And then on the complete opposite side, you got guys making plans for the offseason, figuring out where they're going on vacation. Week 18 is a tricky thing around the league. A lot of division games, a lot of interesting matchups. And we're just wrapping up stage one of what is an unbelievable NFL season.
Mahomes. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. They'll run with the rookie out of Florida. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Leo Chenal, the linebacker, there for the tackle. They'll run, and here's Amarian Hampton. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
2 yards. It's 3rd and 9.
3rd down and 9. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Forced to his right. He'll try to run for it.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. We'll bring it back out to the 20-yard line.
Ready.
They'll go play action with Milroe. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. It's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
Okay, ready.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 19 targets. 19.
From the gun, it's Milroe. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. But fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
19 targets. Go.
We're going to run it, and this is LaQuint Allen. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A pickup there of 13. 1st down, Chicago.
A gain of 13 yards.
19 targets. 19, 5 in.
To the air, it's Milroe. He's going to air this one out. That's caught. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line.
Ready.
This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
Here's Milroe to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, it's Milrow, and he'll take it on in. Oronde Gadsden. Touchdown, Bears. Touchdown, number 9 for the year.
The kick is good.
And with that touchdown pass, he draws even with the Hall of Famer Peyton Manning. Most touchdown passes in a single season. They share the record now with 55 each. To return, it's Antonio Gibson. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense. And Patrick Mahomes coming out for their next drive. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. This one into the hands of Smith and Jigba. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But
Third and short. Here's Patrick. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. That is catch number 60 for the season. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw again. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
A give left side for Hampton. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 42-yard line.
Mahomes back. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
To the outside, catch made by Brown.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
It's a turnover on
Yeah, so I think, Mike, this is one of those decisions where the conditions and the elements definitely come into play. I think in a normal day of clear weather, this coach makes a different decision in this situation. But here, I can totally understand why he decided to be aggressive and go for it on 4th down.
2nd and 10.
incomplete.
Check the eagle! Check the eagle!
Now it's Milrow. Forced out left. He runs with it. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. Good for a Bears first down.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
Throwing is Milrow. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 6.
Milrow hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Ready?
Now Milrow. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and For this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Fourth down, and here's Milrow. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's to the end zone and batted away. It's incomplete. They wanted 6. They come away with nothing and cannot connect on fourth down. They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. 1 quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to South Florida after this. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the second quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 7.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second reads, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Plenty of that big body to go forward. Then get to the line of scrimmage, but nothing after that. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They'll go. It's Hampton. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab.
What the fuck was that?
It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Chicago.
And the Bears, first down.
Here we go.
On the handoff, it's Allen. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. From the 33, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Milrow. They'll try to set up the screen here with Allen. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That screen goes for 12. And that's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Short throw taken by Pitts. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up.
That's another Bears first down.
Ready.
First and goal.
They'll look to throw. That one taken in. Ty Felton. Touchdown, Chicago. Riker now to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bears move out on top 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Anthony Gould now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss. Yellow. Off the play fake. Mahomes. Open man. That's the tight end, Hunter Henry. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
10 at the 44-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Hampton. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. There to make the stop is the All-Pro T.J. Watt.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. And that ball incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Here's Tory Taylor now. He'll punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Bears offense and quarterback Jalen Milroe making their way back out there. He's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Out to his right. Now he takes off. And he will have this at midfield. Forced out of bounds there. What a way to kick off the drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
A gain of 30. First down, Chicago.
They'll run on first down, and here's Allen. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Miami after this.
On the ready.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Ready. Moving. Liking 18.
From the gun, it's Milroe. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Bears first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. That's caught downfield by Waddle. A gain there of 24 yards. Good for a Bears first down.
Cowboys.
First and 10.
For the give, this is Allen. And he's in. What a drive. LaQuint Allen. Touchdown, Bears. Will Riker down on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bears will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Gould on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. And the first carry for Antonio Gibson. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
1-yard gain.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
That's good.
Here's 1st and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
4 yards. And the Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On first down, it's Mahomes. Quickly to the outside and complete.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Maybe Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. It'll be a 44-yard attempt. Fairbairn's kick is good. The Dolphins are on the board just before halftime.
And at this point, they need all the points they can get. So kudos to them coming away with 3 before the half. And I think they're going to need an overall better performance offensively going forward if they plan on pulling off this second half comeback.
And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Here we go, the final weekend of the regular season, Week 18. Sort it out Sunday. Let's get to sorting. Our spin around the NFL starts now at State Farm Stadium in Glendale. The Cardinals at home to take on the Eagles. And this is the Eagles quarterback, one of his 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon.
Celebration
Next up, we go to
stupid.
the Steel City. We'll check in on the Steelers as they play host to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And it's Jalen Hurts. Touchdown from 20 yards away. The Steelers are in as the division champs. They finish off the regular season in style. One more to tell you about. We go to Jacksonville. The Jags taking on the Indianapolis Colts.
RJ's former quarterback,
And
Dart.
this is Jaden Higgins. He's going to find an opening down the field and pull this one in. A 55-yard touchdown.
Wow. Dude.
The Colts get it done within the division as they come away with the victory. With that, a look at how things stand, the playoff picture in the AFC as the season draws to a close.
All users are punched.
Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Come on. Hit. 60 Vikings. Go.
Here's Milrow to throw. To the right. That's Pitts. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
A gain of 12 yards.
Alert.
And the Bears first down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A carry here for Allen. Not much there. A yard or 2 down to the 48. That's Alex Highsmith in for the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
At the Dolphins' 48-yard line.
Another run, and again, it's Allen. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd
Look at my
down.
team.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
That's good for the Bears. First down.
On the ground, it's Allen. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. That's Marte Mapu getting in there to make the stop.
4 yards on the
It is 2nd and 6.
Let's go now.
The 33-yard line.
70 Lions. Mustang 19.
To the air, it's Milrow. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. And 3rd down coming up.
And 6 yards to go.
They'll run with Allen. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They go back to Allen. They'll take this down to the 23. Smile Munden is there on the stop. 2nd down, they need 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 23-yard line.
Tap the 60. Tap the 60. Go.
Off the play fake, here's Milrow. On the move left. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards.
18 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals. Go.
Now it's Milrow. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Milrow. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Ready. Stretch the eagle.
He'll look to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Makes things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. Reichard's kick is good. And the Bears will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
It's the tight end Henry in motion. First down throw, Mahomes. That's taken in by Brown. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8.
From the 35, here's 2nd and a couple.
35-yard line.
Now a toss left side for Hampton. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch, found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Punt team headed out for the Dolphins.
Torrey Taylor in punt formation.
This brought in out past the 20. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. The Bears offense and quarterback Jalen Milrow making their way back out there. And he comes into this final week of the NFL season as the leader in touchdown passes. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. That's Marte Mapu getting in there to make the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 31-yard line.
Here comes Allen, and he'll get forward for about a yard. That's Alex Highsmith in for the tackle.
It's a gain of
3rd
2 yards.
and 6.
And it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Bronco 80. Steady.
Now Milrow. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
They'll indeed go for it with Milrow. That's taken in, and he indeed picks up a Bears first down. As this defense a little too loose there, giving up 19 yards on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On play action, Milrow forced out wide. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Ty Felton, the intended receiver that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
65. 65. Come on. Come on. 68.
To throw again is Milrow. Sending it deep for Waddle. And he overshot his man out of the end zone. That one's incomplete. So after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10.
Let's go now. 68. Gotta be lying.
He'll try to get this one on the ground. Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Milrow. In the middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the Bears 1st down. It's a gain of 12 facing 4th down. Milrow. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Ready? 76. Cowboys. Ready?
Milrow gonna look to run it himself. And he's gonna go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Jalen Milrow. Touchdown, Chicago. Start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the 1st half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Gould on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. You got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
And good block. Up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. From the 25, here's 2nd down and a yard.
Hawk 70. Ready?
He'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
On the ready.
Here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ready? 3. Back on 80.
They'll stick with him again. Bears are going to have a 1st and goal. They'll take this one down to about the 3-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever. Well, the best screenplays, of course, you want the offensive linemen out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help them at all.
Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jalen Waddles. Touchdown there. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to take over once again. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. Here we go. Throwing now, Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And that's a thing of beauty. Out of bounds at the 6-yard line.
Their own 6-yard line.
The Bears offense and quarterback Jalen Milroe making their way back out there. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those into big plays.
Ready, ready. 1918.
They'll begin here on the ground. He's going to have a Bears 1st down. As he'll get this up to the 18-yard line.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
At the 23-yard line.
On the ready.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 5.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit, because that one went nowhere.
On 3rd down, Milroe. And he cannot get away. Brought down. And that sack will bring us to the 2-minute warning. On 4th down, here comes J.K. Scott to punt, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And that is good. And bring him down. The Dolphins offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
Damn it, they're taking the beard, didn't they?
These conditions, a gain of about 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 39-yard line.
They'll go again with Hampton, and the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play. Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. This is intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field
secret. This offense has severely struggled to sustain drives this entire game, and the scoreboard, for the most part, Mike, it reflects that. I mean, that interception should, in essence, put an end to any lingering hope of a last-minute comeback.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Come on, come on.
There he goes again. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Now this time he'll set up to throw.
All right, one of y'all's got to block that one dude right there. That's all you have to do. Shit.
He won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
18, Rodney, 18, go.
From the gun, it's Milrow. That's to Waddle again. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal.
Let's go now. 6 penny.
They'll go play action with Milrow. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. They finished the season on a high note. Now they'll have the week off as the #1 seed. Back to it in 2 weeks for the divisional round of the playoffs. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico.
Well, I'm not happy because the snow and rain game basically killed all my stat chasing, but whatever.
At EA Madden NFL. With that, we say
Still won.
so long, everyone.
Played a lot better than Alabama did, that's for fucking sure. That should lock up MVP. Jeez, what a day. Alright, we just need the Commanders to play his game. Oh, shit. Oh, Jesus. Let's see how he did from last year. So what I love is he threw more touchdowns and cut the picks in half. So that's what's up. And the completion percentage is better. while the yards per attempt are also up. So, yep. Yards are down, but whatever. And right about where he was on rushing, just with significantly less attempts. And only 2 fumbles, that's good. 5 last year was too many. Okay. I mean, he's not going to have any of those. Ooh, Kyle McCord. Ooh, what a year for you, bud. The fucking dumbass pick. Alright, so we got into 1,000. I think this guy's going to be special. I really do think this guy is special. Good speed, decent strength. But yeah. But here's the problem. Is like, I've got 2,200 yards, but I split it up between 3 running backs. I just want 2 of these guys. I just signed Scattaboo to that big ass deal, but I think Scattaboo is the odd man out. Yeah, because I want this guy to stay. I mean, look at that. He got significantly less work, and he had more broken tackles. Yeah. And receiving. Oh, I didn't get him 1,000. Damn. I should have thrown more balls to him. That one. Too many mouths to feed. It's a good problem to have, I guess. And he didn't get 1,000 because he was hurt. So, yeah. I guess that's all I got. Damn, we caught 2 balls this year. Sorry, bro. Here we go. This is what people need to see. Minko leading in sacks. Here we go. Oh, that's a lot of sacks, bitches. And Dallas Turner was hurt for a good while, so get him healthy. But also, I don't want you guys to sleep on I traded for this guy, Feliz. The guy's a baller. And then Gallagher's not very good, but maybe he could be. I think this Moreland guy could be good. I didn't get him much playtime. Fuck it. Alright, well, I'm going to cut the stream. Shut up.